I'm Sunanda, a singer and an entrepreneur.
I'm Priyanka and I'm a fitness trainer.
Your take on things like things that are so-called considered bad are cosmetic surgeries. This is one thing that is extremely debated, right?
Correct, it is. But I'll tell you very honestly, it's a very personal thing. And speaking of cosmetic surgery, you're an example of someone who's had bariatric surgery. Let's talk about that for a minute.
Yes.
What was it like for you when you had it?
So, I mean, I have not kept this surgery as a secret. I mean, those who know me, they know that I was struggling with a lot of weight issues from forever, since I was an adolescent. And then, I mean, the weight just kept on collecting because it was a part of the lifestyle and it's part of, everything that is accepted. And in the times I'm talking about late 80s, early 90s, like way back.
Right.
Everybody accepted an opera singer that has a little more weight, So I kind of rode that ride for quite a long time. And 10 years ago, it's now more than 10 years that I decided to kind of change that because the road to losing that much of weight, that extra was too much.
Right.
And I wasn't able to, I was always leading a healthy life in a way. I was physically active. I used to walk quite a lot. I used to also work out quite a lot.
Right.
But the weight just wouldn't stop. So, I mean, of course, when the road is that long and then you have a medical facility that's available, the medical advancements that are making life a little better for you. Why
shouldn't one do it? Right, of course.
My problem with cosmetic surgery is not, or if I were to say a bariatric procedure is part of a cosmetic surgery, if it is, my problem is not undergoing the process and losing all that weight. And what I have been struggling with is the weight regain after the surgery, because you go back to the various your lifestyle habits that you had formed, and you kind of have that romanticized notion about, oh, I'm going to be very thin, or I would have lost all that weight. It's great. I mean, I've had one of my most beautiful and my successful moments in life when I actually started losing weight. So absolutely no doubt that it was a good procedure. But what our surgeons or what the medical community does not explain enough are what are the long-term repercussions of such a surgery, which means a weight regain is happening.
Yeah.
And once we did that, it was great. 3-4 years, 5 years of the weight that is kept off, and then it starts to come back with a vengeance, because to put it in our language, 2 gulab jamuns or a healthy salad, what do you choose? And if you think that, the weight is not being accumulated and you think you are invincible, then that's when it strikes, and it kind of hits very hard.
Yeah. So tell me, this part where you got the surgery was right when you did it, right? It felt right. It felt something that was needed at that point in life. Where did you feel it became sort of wrong, or do you feel it wasn't ever wrong?
Well, actually, I do conform to the fact that when you are having thoughts about a surgery, you have already reached that point where you're not able to do it on your own.
Right.
If it's a matter of 5 or 10 kilos and you are like, not able to discipline your life, 10 kilos or 5 kilos, it's okay. You can go to a nutritionist or you can take help. However, when you have 50 or 60 kilos overweight, when you are, I'm sharing the pictures of my pre and post surgeries. That's a place where I would say, okay, go for it, go by all means, but also be aware that it is not a permanent solution. That is not a permanent solution for any kind of long-term weight loss. What I really learned with the long route was an active and a very healthy lifestyle.
Absolutely.
And the lifestyle has to change. Whether you want to change it before or after, you will eventually, there's no shortcut.
That's true.
Eventually you will reach there.
Correct. It's actually a lifestyle, like you rightly said, rather than a quick fix that you need to do to lose weight and sustain the weight loss, right? So we are not really at a point where it's wrong as such, but more like right at the point where you did it.